Hi, I'm Dr. Alison Peel. I'm a Senior Research Fellow at the Centre for Planetary Health and Food Security at Griffith University. I have a veterinary background, but my expertise and experience now span a broader range of disciplines across epidemiology and the links between wildlife ecology and climate and ecosystem health and disease ecology. For the past 5 years, I've been working in a large team that spans 4 continents and an even larger range of disciplines and career stages to really try to understand how human environmental impacts affect bat and human health, and how a deeper understanding of these factors could be applied to other systems globally to prevent the next pandemic. So my vision is to see One Health and planetary health paradigms more deeply embedded into everyday activities of government, researchers and businesses. But I recognise that really transdisciplinary approaches are actually really hard to implement. So we need to work really hard towards that. But as a mid-career researcher, I'm really excited to be involved with Flourish, to share my experiences today and to continue learning from the many broader perspectives and experiences from the rest of the leadership team and all of the participants that are going to come along. And I think Flourish is a really amazing opportunity to connect with like-minded researchers and to grow our research networks, ultimately to achieve that positive change and win-win outcomes towards planetary health that we're all seeking.
Hi folks, I'm Natalie Osborne. I'm a lecturer in urban and environmental planning, and I'm a human geographer particularly interested in space, spatial politics and environmental justice, and particularly how we come together to imagine and fight for worlds and futures worth having. Oh, look, I'm just so excited to be part of a great team of interdisciplinary folks. I think any kind of future worth having requires something from all of us, and it requires us to think in a really expansive and interconnected way. And I think that's something that interdisciplinarity can really help us get to. Because the thing about our disciplines is that they discipline us, right? They narrow the kinds of ideas and things that we think with. They can teach us not to see certain issues, and perhaps especially the way that our own disciplines might be complicit in some of the problems that we're trying to help solve. So interdisciplinarity at its best to me is about becoming undisciplined. It's about unlearning and forgetting certain rules and constraints. It's about unsettling our perspectives and assumptions. It's about taking up new practices, learning from others who might have wildly different experiences and positionalities and knowledges and methods at their disposal. It's about approaching research, and in this case, the project of planetary health, as a kind of collage or bricolage. So it's like a whole where the meaning is derived from the contrasts and differences between the constituent parts.
So, well, I'm in the third year of my PhD at Griffith University. I'm researching social aspects leading to deforestation in Brazil specifically. And I'm currently a research assistant helping to organize the symposium and the workshops as well. I decided to get involved with Flourish because, well, of course, because of the experience that I'll get from it, like working with this great team is amazing, but also because Flourish is about interdisciplinary solutions for a thriving world. So, which coincidentally is all about my PhD. So try to find solutions for planetary health issues. A challenge to reduce deforestation worldwide and therefore to get a healthier planet is the communication between the different actors. So different areas of studies such as ecology, society, and economy. So I believe that cross-disciplinary collaboration to address a complex problem is not only the future, but it starts right now. And we need to get ready to do it effectively. By participating in the workshop and also in the symposium, I will learn new skills, and it will be an excellent opportunity to expand my networking. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you all there.
Hi, I'm Ed Annand, a veterinarian and epidemiologist with a background in equine practice, some mixed practice in wildlife care, and then in biosecurity and infectious disease research and epidemiology. Health and disease is underpinned by our rich biodiversity and very much dependent on a diverse range of socio-ecological influences, which can be very hard for researchers to grasp. Our interdisciplinary approaches can really help with this, listening to the perspectives of as many relevant stakeholders as possible. And I found a lot of my engagement with this approach has been serendipitous and a product of the path that my professional career took, but also having married an anthropologist, I've been confronted with just how differently other people can think about the same problem and how useful it can be to understand those very varied perspectives.
Hi everyone, my name's Ama. I'm doing my PhD. I'm in about the first half of it, and my background is in looking at marine ecosystems and how we can plan land use better to help support these ecosystems. The reason I'm really interested in interdisciplinary solutions is because I started my background looking at just coral reefs, and then kind of slowly expanded and got bigger and bigger, looking at how stuff that is happening on land impacts our ecosystems downstream, and how we need to be planning for things, looking at a really bigger picture. And then it kind of became even more complicated, and more parties started to join the picture. So things like human health and how water-associated diseases are transmitted in landscapes, and how that might also impact coral reefs downstream. So that's my background into it. And the reason why I'm really interested in joining this the Murphy initiative with Flourish is because I get to look at how lots of different fields are tackling these really complicated interdisciplinary challenges. In particular, what I'm interested in looking at is how we deal with the really tricky situations where there might be trade-offs. So maybe one area might be currently facing maybe negative outcomes compared to another. So really trying to get all the people involved with big decisions talking so we can get the best outcomes for everyone.